Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Wisconsin Badgers taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Terrapins offense will get the first swing of the game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field.
And you cannot blame the big boys up front. The Hog Mollies get a lot of the blame a lot of the time. But Mr. QB had forever to throw the football, all day to get rid of it. He didn't. He took the shot at the end. The offensive lineman's literally in himself going, shit, throw the football.
So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 33.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Line gets set, first down. The hand to the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. They're bringing heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The option look. Now the pitch. Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Oh, man, what a run. He wanted to get it in the house, but nice explosive play in the run game to get all the way down to the 1, Palmer.
Great effort by him. I'd expect this offense now to try to go fast, punch this thing in using tempo.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Throws to the wideout. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Trying to get to it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a man. It's locked. Quarterback moving. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Badgers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Now on second and goal. They'll run it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. So they got nothing on the last play. Here's third and goal from the 1. Scanning the field, it's locked. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I am impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Coming after it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And listen, QB job number 1. Take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
How about this for starting field position? First and goal from the 2. They'll try to slam it in. Push down for the tackle. Second and goal for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Badger. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Look, a lot of time left. there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The RPO, it's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Ray. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's White. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. Rams him with the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Luck. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a 2nd down play. The aerial assault continues. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the ground with the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's White. Makes the catch and knocked down. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. On first down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it out quickly.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Locke. Got his man quickly. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it on the counter. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Bringing it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Locke. They're trying to get to him. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
Yeah, but why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said, I got you. I understand what you're doing. I know you're going back to it. They were ready for it. They had the answer for it, and they got the QB and got his butt on the ground.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Got the quick pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Finds his man. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He finds his man, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. On the return, it's Barry Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that's a first down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They feed him again. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Terrapins have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's White. Touchdown, Terrapins! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They'll line up to go for two. Looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the Badgers line up to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They want to just keep throwing it. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays.
And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's White. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Now on 2nd and goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Utah has the lead right now, but this Rice-Eccles crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Pulls and throws off the RPO. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Sweet cut there. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Wants to throw. It's locked. Feeling some heat. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They're going to run it. Oh, gave the defender the business. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibbs. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this is one of those where you go, ooh, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead plus 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Terrapins want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab down the left side. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Taking it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. On the move, it's Barry Johnson. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Offense set on first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the 4th quarter. You got the lead. do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes you can take the other hand and take advantage of it.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's White. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Second down.
They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.